Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Dragonheir Silent Gods video. Thank you, Dragonheir, for continuing to sponsor the channel with these videos. Dan, we're going to be talking about Wukong and the event they have currently got in Dragonheir Silent Gods called Thunder's Rumble. I've got to say, Dragonheir know how to do events. It's actually really, really cool. We're going to go through it. We're going to talk to you about how to obtain some of the best rewards, how you actually get Wukong himself, and go through some of the different systems, and I'll show you some of my teams as we go through it as well. If you're new to Dragonheir, you can actually download right now. There will be a link down below where you can get involved. We're going to talk about some promo codes in a second as well. Lots going on. If you are a new player, you can actually come to the Dragonheir website here. I'll link that down below as well, where you can basically come in and do a few things. So you can come into the pre-summon events, do some of the different quest lines that you've got here, do some of the 10 pulls, and actually get yourself a bunch of free heroes to start the game, including at least 3 legendary heroes. So really, really cool event, really easy to get involved with, and super simple. If you are playing in the US, it's actually a second name that you'll find this in the Google App Store and the iOS Store, the Play Store, called Dragonstride. That's just for the US people. But everyone else, search yourself Dragonheir Silent Gods and you'll get this game. Also available on Steam, which is how I'm playing it right now. Cross-platform experience. The second thing you can do if you're a new player coming from a game like Raid or Watcher of Realms, you can actually do an account appraisal, upload screenshots of your accounts, and you'll get yourself some free worm arrow to give you a ton of summons in the game, which is pretty cool as well. So if you don't do that and you just come in and play, you get loads of summons for free just for playing the game, which is really cool. An example of it is this quest line. So we're going to be going after Wukong. I've already got him. You go through this season journey. Every day you unlock a different chapter. This unlocks if you're on a new server. I think it comes in day 3 of the server being open. So every day after that, you get these chapters open where basically you're just playing different game modes, you're evolving your account in different areas, which you should be doing anyway. It's all based around progressing your account. Bit like the Arbiter missions in Raid, right? So you're kind of like working your way through, you get these different summons as rewards, and then you get 5 Heliite dice, which is like their big summons at the end of day 1, another 5 at the end of day 2, doing the different things. I've just unlocked chapter 12 and got those done. And in chapter 13 here it says, if you look, available in 1 day. So every day they kind of unlock the next part of the chapter for you to earn these different rewards, and at the same time you're pushing your account forward every single day with summons and with stages that you're beating. So good progression and a really fun way of doing it. Now let's talk about this little fella, because on day, when was it? Yesterday I got Wukong. So that's the end of chapter 12. So that's 12 days of doing the event. Get yourself Wukong. You also get along the way some Master Scrolls, which means I can actually enhance his skills with legendary skills. You get yourself this artifact, which is good for a summoner-based hero. And then you can see here, I've had scrolls along the way as well as Heliite dice. So tons of really cool rewards, honestly. You're also working your way through the Golden Bell shop. So every day you earn these bells, and then you can come into the shop and start to buy stuff. So one of the things you can buy is Key Crown. The Crown, that's the mythic exclusive artifact for Wukong. Again, very, very cool. It gives him, as you level up, crit rate, attack, and you also get these obsession stacks. So at the start of battle, he gains 10 stacks. When the obsession reaches max stacks, his damage just straight goes up. And you can see here, as you upgrade it, that damage goes up more, up to 30% more damage plus stats. Really, really cool. You also get fragments towards a random legendary. So when you get 50 fragments, you get a brand new random legendary. You've got more scrolls here for leveling up skills, some more dice for summons, some essence towards artifacts, and then some gold. So plenty to be earning in the shop as you're doing it. And then we do this kind of like daily practice and story quest. So let me just show you my Wukong before we dive into the different like quest lines. Cool thing about this game, by the way, if you're new to Dragonheir, as you level anyone up in Resonance, your whole account levels up. So at any point, I can literally just bring my new hero into the fold. As soon as I get him, comes into the fold. Look at how good the visuals are in this game, by the way. I would say the best of any game in this genre which can be played cross-platform. Yeah, they're so good. They're actually insane. But Wukong looking really badass here, looking like wizened and old for their version with the cool VFX of the arms coming out. Yeah, really, really good, actually. So let's have a look at the different skills. We've got an attack aura, 24% increased attack for the team. We've got the passive skill here. When Dauntless allies launch basic attacks, so Dauntless is like a class of heroes in the game, the hero gains 1 stack of Obsession and 1 stack of Breakage, plus gaining ult energy. So if you've got Dauntless heroes alongside this guy, he's basically building this Obsession stack, which is going to increase his damage reduction and basic attack lifesteal. That's what his Obsession's doing here. And then he's gaining Breakage. Each stack of Breakage increases the hero's next ultimate skill damage up to 100% more damage, which is pretty cool. For the battle skill here, so we've got lightning damage. He's also getting stacks of Obsession. Performs 1 additional attack up to 4 attacks. This skill counts as a basic attack, with cast speed being affected by attack speed. And then his ultimate ability here. So you can see this kind of like grid on the board here. This shows where it's going to land. So it's most of the board is going to be eaten up by this damage. Attacks enemies in range, dealing 700% attack lightning damage. Also consumes all of your breakage, which you've been getting from your passive. With each stack consumed, increases the damage by the 2%. So that's pretty cool. What we got here, the initial cast is going to take 18 seconds, and then the recast is 23 seconds. Which is not too bad. You can actually reduce it with scrolls down here. Yeah, and what's cool about this guy, so I don't have him built on my account, but I can still use him in the event. So we go into the event here. Let me show you a couple of things. Daily practice, we can just do some challenge modes and earn some rewards. Rules in battle, levels and attributes of all heroes are basically fixed. So I can use any heroes I want, and their gearing and all of their leveling is kind of like already sorted. So you see everyone's leveled up to 100. I can bring anyone into the fray. So let's bring in our Wukong here. And you can see basically the different types of heroes on the board. So I can put Wukong kind of middle because of his ultimate ability. Got a tank. Just wondering if I want to go with more Dauntless. I think I want Dauntless here really for this fight, just to sort of show you some of the Dauntless crew. So you can see as I'm building up my Dauntless, I'm gaining more and more. I basically get more chance to do like coordinated attacks, and obviously I'm building up that breakage on my Wukong. So we've done full 5-man Dauntless. Let's do it go. So the combat style of this game, you're working towards building up your ults. You can see that people move in the grid, and you control your ults. Here goes Wukong with a big ult, slamming someone for the big nuke. And then Dauntless go absolutely bonkers when they get moving. Look at that. So the combat style is really different to what we're used to, but actually really cool. There's a lot of strategy in the combat in terms of positioning and when you're going to fire off your ults. You can see here I'm gaining my victory bell, and we can take on team 2. So it looks like I've got a lot of melee in here, but I kind of want it for those Dauntless guys. I could, though, just run with like 3 Dauntless and then bring in some casters in the back. So I could bring in someone who's a bit more support based. Maybe my Vinyar as well. Oh, they're actually charging my back line. Very cool. Dauntless start to unleash. I think I actually took my Wukong off the board, which is a mistake. You can see we've got like stats on the right-hand side here, showing us like the damage per second going off. I think I'm good for this, am I? Maybe I needed my Wukong in the mix. I took the wrong guy off the board. Got it done. Okay. So that's my battle practice done, which earns me some of my rewards. I can also go into the story quest, which basically takes you into like your own little instance of, I guess, each story quest you're just kind of like working your way through. And you can see here on the map kind of like where we're aiming to go. So I can fast travel there. It is like an open world experience for the map. And I can just like fast walk it along the way. You can see also, yeah, we're just kind of doing quest lines. There's little like side quests and stuff like that in this game. It's actually really well thought out, this game. Right, let's not forget some promo codes as well whilst we're doing the work. What we got here, if you come to hellhades.com, there's a Dragonheir promo code section. I can link this down below. If you open up the time limited code, it's got all of the current promo codes that are active, including one here for me, Hell Hades, where you get yourself a couple of extra dice. We've tracked down a bunch more as well, so you can get yourself loads of extra dice. But the one I want to put in here is the new one I've just seen drop today, which is WB Taiwan. I guess welcome back, Taiwan. So we go into our hero here. Taiwan. Redeem successfully. Yes, please. Wow. Damn. 10 dice, 2 scrolls, some gold, and some juicy rewards. That is absolutely off the charts. Thank you very much for coming back, Taiwan. Right then, let's move on with some of the story. Why is she speaking so damn fast? You can see the main storyline because it's the purple. Skip that because she's going crazy speed on me. And yeah, we basically work our way through the purple quest line. You can see on the map where your like quest is. We can get our way up to that into the Sunrise Camp. Try and beat some of the baddies. And once we've done the quest, we're going to get into the boss level. Let's get involved. Okay, we've got to take him down. I've got my Dauntless squad on here. There's loads of summons on the board. Look at all this. So let's try and spread our damage out. Or do I want to spread damage or do I want to focus damage? I think I'm going to try like this. So my Dauntless squad, as we get our hits in, we basically trigger Dauntless, where everyone just starts putting in like focused damage. Oh, we've cleared the board with that ult. Beautiful. Here we go. Love the Dauntless like feel when you proc it. It's actually super sweet. Here we go again. Slam dunk. Beautiful. Okay, this team is working nice. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Stop chatting, monkey boy. I want to move on. Okay, got some rewards. Looks like we're carrying on the quest line. Okay, so I wasn't quite at the end there. I'm still going. Well, I'm going to keep questing. It's a really, really cool kind of like event system. You've got great rewards. You get to pick up a cool legendary hero for your account. You get tons of summons along the way. We get to actually experience some like RPG quest lines. Really, really well done from Dragonheir, Silent Gods. Don't forget, you can download right now. You can get involved. And yeah, come and enjoy this game. I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you soon.